2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Miami Heat. And before we tip this one off, let's go to the sideline and see what David Aldridge has for us. David, take it away.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to...
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. So the opening lineup for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. O'Neal is out there with Adebayo, and it's McConnell in at the 1. And for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the small forward position. And now that we're finally past the trade deadline, a number of players, Greg, have to be breathing a sigh of relief.
I mean, no matter how many times you're told we're not going to trade you, you're our guy, it's hard to know what to believe. GMs are professional secret keepers.
Now the pass to Okoro. Adebayo against Allen. Here's Mobley. And it's Miami with the rebound. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
We had torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Garland against Butler. Here's Allen. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper.
Boy, it's a huge boost when Jared Allen is making mid-range shots. That's going to make him even more dangerous.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Heat shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Mitchell kicks to Allen. Allen, a screen on O'Neal. The drive by Mitchell. Allen finds Garland.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with this play.
Cleveland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Well, we know that injury ended Darius Garland's college career right at its infancy. But this guy smartly used his recovery time to focus on getting ready for the NBA. And boy, he's proven he can be a gifted player.
Here's Butler, shoots over Okoro, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
And his shooting reached a tipping point, was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. And boy, he's made the most of it.
Davis is checked in for Cleveland, and so Butler nails both of them.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Allen. To the middle. Here's Mobley. The Cavaliers again can't hit. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. McConnell kicks to Hero. Back to McConnell. A 3-ball. Traps in the tray.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Mitchell passes to Garland. And here's Davis for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Hero kicks to Adebayo. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Here's a look at some of the stats for Darius Garland. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Mitchell outside. Pass to Davis. Five on the clock. From deep. That shot misses. The Heat go the other way with it. Butler with the ball. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Davis looking for an opening. And he hits it to tie the game up. Davis has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Cavs. Adebayo down low. He's against Allen. And it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back.
And it's Davis missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Mitchell passes to Mobley and stolen by Butler. The pass to Adebayo over Allen. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working. And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Mitchell. And a new group in for the Heat. Kayla Martin's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Max Strus comes in for Jimmy Butler. Oladipo, he's checked in for Hero. And it's Kyle Lowry in for T.J. McConnell.
Well, Ricky Rubio has defined point guard vision. He can see the floor so beautifully.
You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton, they nailed just about every one of their selections.
And Cleveland with another turnover here. And let's see which big men have had the softest touch lately with this look at the leading field goal percentages among centers and power forwards in the last 10 games. Fifth on the list, Bam Adebayo.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
And all with an outstanding work ethic as well. Constant effort and motion. Always doing whatever they can to get the best possible position and the ultra-high percentage shot.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Lowry can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Oladipo against Garland. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Davis. From deep three-point range. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Heat with the lead. Oladipo outside. Strus in the corner. And he gets it back. Oladipo against Garland. Down low. Adebayo. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Bam Adebayo. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer. Understands the offense. Moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage. Yurtseveni's checked in for Adebayo. Pass to Kaminsky. 1:32 left in the first quarter of the game. Garland, the pass to Okogie. 18 feet out, and the jumper falls for him. And that ties it up.
Well, it's critical that Josh and Okogie connect right here. The mid-range jumper was available. Knock it down.
Oladipo with the ball. Wade picks him up. And Oladipo kicks to Yurtseven. Outside Lowry. The Heat need to get a shot off. And it's Martin missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Garland surveying the D. sinks the three-pointer. Now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
Lowry drives in, passes it to Yurtseven. Got a hand on it. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Garland. Nice D from Oladipo.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Strus in the corner. Now Oladipo looking to end the run, and the layup is good.
How about the confidence from the 6'4" guard, Victor Oladipo, aggressive, close to the cup.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
Your
Cavaliers on top.
17.
They're up by 1.
The Heat fans, your Cavaliers use this team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Donovan Mitchell is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then it's Okoro. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Wade in at the power forward position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Here's Mitchell. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. And the Cavaliers lead by 3. Now here's Butler. Tight defense on him. Misses from close range.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
13 feet away. Miami grabs the miss.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk.
McConnell kicks to Butler. Lays it up and banks it in. Butler's got 9.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Up top, Rubio. He's covered by McConnell. Out to Wade. Lots of room. That one a little long.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
And Butler with the second chance points.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Please give a big
And some changes here for the Heat. Van Adebayo's checked in for Omer Yurtseven. Royce O'Neal comes in for Butler. And Hero subbed in for Caleb Martin. Now here's Okoro, defended by Strus. Wound up there for Allen. It's stolen by Adebayo. To the wing on the left. McConnell kicks to Hero. Over Davis. And there's Hero. That's good on the assist by McConnell. And it's a 3-point Miami lead. O'Neal against Mitchell. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
And it's sent back by Allen. Davis dishes to Mitchell. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Mitchell's got 6.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Hero against Davis. 5 to shoot. Pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Allen. Outside, Davis. The pass to Mobley. For 3, Mitchell. And it's Strus with the rebound. Strus has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And the 3 ball is good.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Allen in the post. He's guarded by Adebayo. The Heat leading by 4. McConnell passes to O'Neal. He shoots again. Goes back up. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got 4 points now in the quarter.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And another miss by Cleveland.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hero on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
Okogie's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Heat also with the sub. Oladipo, he's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Okogie. Kicks to Okoro. Dishes to Garland. Pass to Okogie. 6 on the shot clock. Bangs home the trifecta. Okogie's got 5 points so far.
Stays ready, lets it fly. You've got to be decisive in the catch-and-shoot game. Josh Okogie, yes, sir.
Here's Oladipo. Strus in the corner. Jacks up a 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Garland. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Now, here's Oladipo. 9 points last game out. There's the 3. Allen with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Allen. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Okoro. And a new group in for the Heat. Here's Savini's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Butler comes in for Royce O'Neal. Caleb Martin's checked in for Max Strus. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Hero. Here's Okogie. He's off on that one. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 4-point game. Lowry finds Butler. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
And here is Garland. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Lowry looking around. Here's Butler. Outside for Lowry. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
You know what? In the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
And the basket by Rubio. Now just a 2-point Heat lead.
Boy, hard to shade Rubio defensively. He's always mixing up the moves, stays unpredictable.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Heat lead by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Thanks for joining us. The story through the first half, the Miami Heat in a game so far that's been close.
I know they've controlled the glass. Defensively, you want to hold your opponent to one shot. And on the other end, you're trying to create second chance points.
Some wise words from rebounding specialist Kenneth Smith, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's take a moment now to celebrate our Players of the Week. Over in the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the Greek Freak, always a great pick for this award because he's so consistent. Gives the team an anchor on both ends. He's always getting better, and his teammates love playing with him. Such a great guy.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with O'Neal. And it's McConnell in at the point guard. Here's Allen. Lays it up off the glass.
You like Allen to keep his concentration. Refuses to let the defense out-muscle or outwork him.
Shots good by Hero.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Passes it to Mobley. McConnell against Garland. Back to Mobley for the three. Here's Allen. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Allen's got 4 this quarter.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Shots good by Hero.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Outside Garland. 90 seconds now into the second half. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
That's just tremendous focus from the young guy, Darius Garland. Takes the punishment, figures out how to score it.
And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Mobley. Averaging 17 points per game, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Wound up there for Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jared Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Now, here's Butler. He's tightly guarded. Here's McConnell, and it's sent back by Allen. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. Wade, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Max Strus is checked in for the Heat. Hero with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's foul number 2 for him. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Hero. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's McConnell, and it's sent back by Allen. On the wing, Davis. Out to the wing for the lead. Offensive rebound with the second effort. The shot by Wade, wide open. Here's Allen, and he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
Nice creativity from the big man, Jared Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Stolen by Okoro. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Hero against Davis. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Hero finds Strus. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. Okoro passes to Mitchell. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For the Cavaliers, Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Allen. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Okoro. Martin's checked in for Miami. It's Davis on the wing. Clock at 6. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Martin. Over to the left wing. Adebayo down low. Wade is covering, and the shot goes down. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
For 3, Mitchell, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Hero kicks to O'Neal. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And a quick look now at the best free throw shooting teams. Number 1, the Heat.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
A different look for Miami. Yurtseven's checked in for Adebayo. Oladipo comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Tyler Hero. Rubio, no good with the triple.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And then Oladipo with the jam.
Well, we know Oladipo is an elite dunker, one of the most creative guys when he's at the rim.
Rubio against Lowry. Kaminsky kicks to Davis. They set the pick. And another miss by Cleveland.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Here's Lowry. Over to the wing. Here's Strus. A three-pointer is right on target. Strus has got his second basket of the night.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
2 minutes remaining.
Kaminsky misses. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Miami. They lead by 1.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And the Cavaliers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
To halt the run, it's tipped.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Three-pointer, Wade, and it's Miami with the rebound. Yurtseven's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Oladipo, and then Oladipo with the jam.
Well, there is an athleticism and a vertical that you've got to contend with Victor Oladipo.
Pass to Kaminsky. Lowry against Rubio, and finished off by Kaminsky.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. There's the pick. Lowry passes to Yurtseven. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Strus missing. Cleveland's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Rubio dishes to Kaminsky. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Rubio misses. The Heat leading by 5. Oladipo, the pass to Martin. Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Rubio with it. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Oladipo for 3. The third quarter comes to a close. Miami ahead. They lead by 5. And fourth quarter basketball.
Please give a big round of applause.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now Mitchell. Allen outside. Outside Garland. That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Mitchell.
Boy, high percentage shot there by Donovan Mitchell. Gets close enough to the rim, uses the touch he has. That's pretty.
Butler passes to Yurtseven. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. A different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Omer Yurtseven. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Kyle Lowry. The Cavaliers shooting 43% from the floor. Allen left side. Garland against McConnell. Got a piece of it and stolen by McConnell. Butler deciding where to go with it. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got the lead up to 7 now for Miami. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And that one is good. And it's a 9-point Heat lead.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Allen kicks to Garland. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Big night for Darius Garland. He's been a headache for the defense.
McConnell passes to Martin. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
3 points.
McConnell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Back to Mobley. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Thursday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And that game against Portland, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Heat, and the Cavaliers call time here. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jimmy Butler.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And tenacious play there from Hero in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
McConnell against Garland. And Mobley throws it down.
This young guy is a solid creator in pick and roll play. Darius Garland getting repetition and making a nice play.
Here's Butler, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First one falls for him.
Jimmy Butler, 2 shots.
And so Butler nails both of them.
But Jimmy Butler is one of those guys whose work ethic seems to permeate an entire organization. There's the competitive spirit, the will to win. Those things always resonate with his teammates.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Adebayo. And there's the pass to McConnell. Butler against Mobley. And the wide open shot from McConnell. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Here's Garland. Allen, a screen on McConnell. Garland. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot.
Garland against McConnell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
Both free throws good from Garland. The Heat leading by 14. Adebayo with the screen on Mitchell. Hero from long range. That's not going to drop for him. 5 of 9 with that miss. Mobley outside. To the paint. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for Evan Mobley.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. At one point, they led by 16. Adebayo kicks to McConnell. Out left to the wing. Kicks it out to Hero. Shot clock at 5. Into the lane. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Mobley outside. Off target from three-point range.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Hero with it. Garland picks him up. And Adebayo throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
2 minutes.
Now, here's Mitchell to the inside. And Adebayo sends it down.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Heat on D. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's a Okoro.
And you love how much heart Bam plays with defensively, working overtime on that possession. Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Garland finds Mitchell. Mobley wide open. Cans it from downtown. Mobley's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It could definitely be considered a statement win for Miami.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And it looks like they're going to spare themselves the embarrassment of being swept in the season series by winning this last one.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Hero. Rubio outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Rubio against Hero. Lowry for 3. Good D by Mobley. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, what opened up down the stretch for your team?
Tyler. We put the ball in Tyler's hands late, and he came through in a big way. That's big for him, too. We have so much confidence in that guy. He doesn't back down. He wants the big moment, the big shot, and he practices every day. And he's so comfortable when he's out there with the ball. The game's slowing down for him, and he led us on the offensive end tonight.
And you guys let him lead, and that's being a good teammate, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.